We are reading A Squash and a Squeeze by Julia Donaldson
and Axel Scheffler.
Fantastic. So, a little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. We're reading the story, you need to concentrate. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze."
Mum, capital letter A.
Correct.
Thank you, Mum. That's incorrect for me. So.
"Take in your hen," said the wise old man.
Take in my hen? What a curious plan.
Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped around the room, knocking over the jug.
Fragile.
The little old woman cried. "What shall I do? It was pokey for one and it's teeny for two. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." What do you think happens next?
Bring in your goat.
"Bring in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg.
The table leg.
Can you imagine?
Fact.
The little old lady cried, "Glory be! It was teeny for two and it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze."
He will say, "Bring in your cow."
Do you think he's going to say that? He said, "Take in your hen, take in your goat." Would he really say take in a cow?
Yeah. No.
Not yet.
Take
in your pig, said the wise old man.
Come on.
"Take in my pig. What a curious plan." So she took in the pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again.
Oh no.
He's eating everything.
Greedy pig.
The old lady cried, "Stop, I implore! It was titchy for three and it's teeny for four.
4? That's like
Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze."
Not again.
Look at the mess.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bring in your cow, he goes.
"Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze.
Squeeze, squash.
And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." What do you think is going to happen next?
He will say, "Take them all out."
Do you think?
Yes, I do.
Sit next to me.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
Properly, like I've asked you to. Thank you. "Take them all out," said the wise old
Was
man.
I right?
You were.
Hee.
"But then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen.
Cha!
"That's better. At least I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig.
What?
Oh, my house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house, it's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. Sit up, please. It was weeny for 5, it's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house." Look, she's so happy. And now she's full of frolics and fiddly-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddly-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. What bit did you like of this story the best?
When the cow went in.
Can you imagine a cow coming into our house? Can you imagine a cow coming into your house? Wow.
That would be so funny.
It would.
He would poo on our biscuits. And we on
Yucky.
our table.
Thank you very much for sharing this book with us. We hope you enjoyed it.